What are you going to be doing with your weekend? Because as for me and my household, we are going to be attending Hallelujah Challenge from the 9th to the 28th. Yeah, what the Lord has done for me, I cannot tell it all. And it was through the last session of this program. So prior to this, if you followed me on Instagram, you know I always had transfusion. I always have like iron transfusion, or I'm doing like blood transfusion. Most people didn't know where I had blood for. I constantly took blood for, and I would just sit online and thank God for every blood session I had. If you followed me on Instagram, you would have seen me done so many transfusion. And that was because I had too many fibroids. I had so many fibroids that my doctor actually told me I was going to have a hysterectomy. I was bleeding every day. I bled 30 days a week, at a month. I didn't even know when my period came or when it ended. I was a woman with the issue of blood. It's not even like, I'm not even joking about it. I lived on birth control, and the birth controls didn't even do anything because I was still bleeding over I was at the highest dose of the birth control, and I was still bleeding over the birth control every month. But we had this Hallelujah Challenge session, the last one that ended in October. When it started, it was day 3. My auntie was playing in her room. I just decided to jump in. I started dancing for some reason. I gained energy. I attended this event religiously. I attended every day, and I showed up with no expectation. But I remember like the dress like your problem day. I dressed up and I just took a bunch of stuff, anything that was round, anything that looked. I remember like twisting paper napkins, whatever I could find. I'll put the picture up here, but whatever I could find, I just twisted and added in my stomach, and I would just dance and I'll fall, pick and put back, and dance and I'll fall. It's, yeah, faith is crazy though, but when by the end of the whole Hallelujah Challenge, the blood started going away. Like gradually, every day I'll have like a little bit of blood. And then at a point, I decided just to withdraw myself from the birth controls I was taking. I stopped taking the birth control completely. Again, I was at the highest dose of birth control because nothing could be done. The only thing that was left for me was hysterectomy. So I decided to wean myself off the birth controls, and for somehow the bleeding went away. See, God is my weakness here. The bleeding stopped completely. My period went back to normal. Like as the Hallelujah Challenge ended, the bleeding stopped. And then my period went back to normal. For the past 3 months, so October, November, December, January, I've been bleeding like exactly the same as any lady bleeds. I have my 4 days bleeding. It ceases, and then I wait until I was late and I bleed again. God has been so faithful to me, using Pastor Nathaniel Bassi to heal me. And I couldn't keep this. If I kept this to myself, I would be like the leopards who were healed and they went away and they didn't say anything. I want to be the only one that came back, and I will shout. I know I will shout. If I don't know what you're doing, but the Hallelujah Challenge is coming back, and I'm inviting you. I'm going to be doing this every day. That's my commitment to God for the healing I had to this session. I'm going to make a video every day to remind people to come up and I don't know the problem you're facing. I don't know what you're believing God for, but there's a platform. God is still using men of God, and in my case, He used Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, and I didn't want to gatekeep that, so I'm here telling you, it starts from tomorrow, from the 9th to the 28th. Come and worship. I don't know what you're believing God for, but God is still doing miracles, and I can't wait to hear you. This could be you next. This could be you at the end of the event. This could be you on the 28th. This could be you. This could be your testimony on the 28th. So I can't wait. I'm going to be sharing the link on my page every night. You can come in and watch it from my link, or you can search him on Facebook. I know he streams on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram daily. I don't know about TikTok, but he streams on all these platforms. Please join, and when you join, don't sit down. Everything they say you do, yeah, Faith looks stupid. Yeah, faith doesn't make sense. That's what I learned this past session. Like, faith doesn't make sense. Faith doesn't make sense at all. Um Putting stuff in your stomach, stuffing your stomach up. When I saw people wearing wedding dresses, I thought they were crazy. But yeah, God is still doing amazing, and I can't wait to hear your testimony. So again, wait and join tonight.